All right, what's going on, everybody? We're going to live stream every Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Hope you guys are doing well. It has been a busy week for us, guys. We've been doing work on Monday, Tuesday. I think we took Wednesday, Thursday off, and we've also been working, hustling on Friday, getting a lot of work done. So we're going to let a couple people filter in, join in, and then we're going to get this live stream started here in just a quick minute. All right. Hope you guys are doing well. Where are you guys all from? Always exciting to see all you guys jumping on in. Never a dull moment around here in the Fullerton household. We are getting ready to go on a road trip, a tour. At least I am next week. We're also going to be headed out of town doing some more family stuff here in the next couple of weeks, visiting so many folks across the country. It's going to be a whirlwind tour. And then, of course, the season is going to be kicking off as we do spring cleanups, mulch, aerations. It's a lot. All right, it's a lot going on. How's everybody doing right now? Everybody's jumping in. Welcome to the jungle. If you guys want to say hello, hey, hi, what's up? Maybe shoot the video a thumbs up. We appreciate that. Going to try to be talking about all things equipment, mowers, trailers, and answering your guys' questions that you guys have. I got no agenda tonight. All right, we're just kind of hanging out, having fun for an hour. Every Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern, I'm going live, trying to answer your guys' questions. We're now just doing it on YouTube only. Managing YouTube and Instagram was a lot. So we're just going to do one live stream at a time with YouTube. Where are you guys all from? Before we get jumped into it, where's everybody from? We got Kyle joining in, Barnes, Lawn and Tree. If you guys want a shout out, say, give me a shout out. So we're going to be talking about all things lawn care, all things equipment, all things mowers tonight. So CPA, you guys see the mug? Got a product plug something, right? If not, we're not a true product pusher. So Florida in the house with Matt Sharkey, Will K from Alabama, Matt Blevins. What's up from Tennessee? Hey, that's a quick plug already for Together in the Trades. We're going to be down there June 25th. We just had about a half-hour call with the Almonds, Caleb and Brittany Allman, just buttoning up some of the details for Together in the Trades. It's going to be a banging time. Check out that at togetheratthetrades.com if you guys want to get your ticket to our marriage conference, a marriage preventative of divorce conference. That's what we're going to call it, right? The tuba player, shout out to you, bud. Brothers Design and Landscaping Inc., Chicago. Corey McLaren from Australia. What's up, everybody? How we doing over there? Yeah, man, the snow's been wild. We actually had some snow squalls go through last night, and kind of like a dusting to a, I don't know, quarter inch, but it was just on the grass. It's been frigid cold. We're actually not going to be working tomorrow. It's just going to be too cold. Like the high is 25 or 29 degrees. Real feels probably 18, 22. Not the best to be doing leaf cleanups and sucking up leaves, right? All right, man. If you guys want to shout out, let me know in the comment section here. And we'll do the next shout out when we get to 50 likes. Help me boost this thing up. We're at 17 already. There's 65 of you guys in here. Help me out a little bit. Show some love. You guys been enjoying the live streams? We've been doing them every week now for about 4 weeks now. I had to take 1 week off because we went to Florida with a family vacation, but trying to do this every week and just be available to help you guys out, be a little bit more accessible than just all the YouTube videos, right? Mac Landscaping, what's up, Mr. Cornell? Jason Niebrigrel, sorry if I messed that up. Hey, Brian, just started my lawn care business in land clearing. That is really cool. Curious to hear what you're doing for the land clearing. That's actually pretty dope. We get a couple of ads all the time on Facebook for Michigan land clearing, something like that, with their brush cutters and forestry mulcher. Is that what they call that? Caleb Leatherberry, what's up, brother? Caleb Smith. These guys want shout outs. Kenan Molstad from South Dakota. Awesome. All right, if you guys have some questions, leave them in the comment section. Whatever I can do to help you guys grow, whatever I can do to help you guys win. We're talking about anything you guys want. I figured everybody wants to talk about equipment. So have you guys done your first cuts yet for the season, or where are you guys at in the season? Are you guys doing cleanups? What else will we be doing right now? Dethatching? Maybe mulch? Or are you guys mowing? If you're mowing, you can leave the chat. You know what I mean? So we're not going to be mowing for another month. Easy. The live streams are great. Thanks, Braden. I appreciate that. Thanks for the Instagram shout out the other day. Miles B, you bet. Hey, I always try to shout you guys out, repost, reshare, answer your DMs, whatever I can do to just spread the love and try to get some visibility to you guys as well. Lawn Care Juggernaut, what's up on a shout out? Lawn Care Juggernaut, we only do shout outs for you if you do a super chat, and it's got to be a hundo, attendee, you know? So I'm trying to buy a house, trying to pay the bills around here. Everybody say, what's up, Kevin from Lawn Care Juggernaut. If you guys want to say what's up to Kevin, we got a superstar. Everybody's a superstar, right? But Kevin's killing it right now with the algorithm, and he's got some great things going on with his YouTube channel. But seriously, Kevin, you can drop a hundo anytime. All right, I'm going to try to go back to some of these questions here. You guys cracked me up. Glad we found you, owner of Tracy and Sons Property Maintenance from Justin Tracy. Hey, shout out to you, bud. Thanks for joining on. And oh, I forgot to mention this earlier. Promo code live stream, all one word, 10% off everything on Launchpreneur Academy through midnight. All right, so if you guys want contracts or postcards, that's what's kind of funding these things. You see the Brian's 10, Fullerton Unfiltered podcast. Those are the brands. That's what keeps the hustle going, because nothing is free, nothing is cheap. You know what I'm saying? How's everybody doing? Brian, if you come down to Florida one day, you can come by and see the equipment in the building. That would be pretty cool. One day, I absolutely shall. Where are you at in Florida there, bud? Caleb Leatherberry, what mower blades do we run? I run the Ballard blades. We've had no issues with them. We put them side by side with the Oregon blades. They ran great. No issues at all. We did get the high lifts in last fall once they were in in stock, or whatever you want to call it. And they worked just fine. Actually, they were shooting grass as far as like the OEM blades, if not further. So take it for what it is. I know some guys said that the metal seems a little bit more soft. I don't really notice that at all. But the people who normally say that are down south where there's sand, sandy soil like Florida and Georgia. Try the, I think it's the laser edge blades. I forget who makes them, Marbine or something like that. I did a video with those guys a couple years ago, but those are great. Do I prefer Ford over Ram? I have no opinion, brother. I just drove Ford because we get the A plan or whatever with our family, and we just get a discount. So I've just been a Ford guy, I guess. All right. If you guys got questions, leave them down here. I'm going to try to answer them the best I can. We'll see what else we got. The Marbine blades are wicked. Yeah, they are really good. Are we going up on prices this year? Yeah, Josh Watson, we went up 12% on everything for lawn maintenance, fertilizer, even more. Irrigation was up probably 20% as well. Cape Coral, Florida. Is that by like the Gulf side, or is that the Atlantic side? I'm not sure. I got to check that out. Do we run the Ballard X blade setup from Ron Hunter? I don't. I don't run it for mowing. We did it for leaf cleanup. It was awesome. Mince the blades, or I'm sorry, the leaves, and then when we would vacuum suck them up with a lawnmower, and then we would mince them up even more with the Billy Goat debris loader. I don't know what the reduction was, but like, let's say 2 to 1. Then it's like 3 or 4 to 1 on the Billy Goat. So you got the X blades, the bagger, then the Billy Goat. That is just, you're mincing dust at that point. So we would do them spring and fall. Not for mowing though. I got to check that out. Grass flap or advanced shoot from Justin Tracy. That's a good question. I've only ran the Ballard advanced shoot. I haven't ran the grass flap. I don't know. What do you guys think? The reason I didn't go with the grass flap is because I didn't want to be dealing with cables. I have cables on the X-Mark OCD. They stretch, they get loose, they break, they flex. So you always got to adjust them once or twice, 3 times a year. It's frustrating. It's always inconvenient. I just wanted a mechanical design that was kind of idiot proof. And so that's why I went with the advanced shoot. And they're Brian's 10 partners, so I'm going to promote what I use. And to me, it just made sense with the Ballard products. All right. 3.5 hours from me, and you cut last week in Canada. What? That's impossible. But if that's the case, man, good for you. All right. If you guys got questions, I'll leave them down here. I'm trying to give you guys shout outs and say hey to anybody. You have to hit the thumbs up and a like on the video if you want a shout out, though. I'm just having fun. Mike Pletz from How to Hardscape, another celebrity in the chat. Lawn Care Juggernaut, you're verified. Like, that's big time. Code Gaming. Brian, I'm 15 going on 16 this winter. I was wondering what truck I should get for my first truck. I know I wanted a 3/4 ton for plowing, but I don't know if I should buy an old beater or a nice truck. It's up to you, man. You can buy a used truck, something maybe like 2012 and above, maybe 2016 and above, something that's like 4 or 5 years older. It's going to be 20, 30, 40 grand. If you buy an old beater, you're going to have old beater truck issues, like things breaking down. If you're mechanically inclined and you can fix that and get a truck for 7, 8, 10 grand, awesome. It's okay to start there and then upgrade to the next truck. That's 25 grand. to the next truck that's 50 grand. And then after that, you can buy new or whatever you want to do. But everybody's different on that one because everybody's cash flow and debt is different, right? You guys are awesome. Where else are you guys all from, man? Give me a little roll call again. Difference between dethatching and I think aeration is what the question was from Brew City. Dethatching, you're pulling the thatch layer out onto that yellowish kind of dead grass. It's not really dead, but just the thatch layer. And aeration, you're pulling cores, and it's going to help the lawn breathe or aerate. So they're both really beneficial. You don't want to pull too much thatch out of the lawn. That thatch layer is actually helpful and beneficial. That's where all the microorganisms live and all the bugs and the insects. But at the same point, aeration is for soil compaction. Really helps the water, the nutrients, the fertilizer, all that mess get to the roots, helps those roots thicken up. We have lawns where we aerate all the time, and they don't even have to irrigate unless it's like super, super dry. So those roots are yay thick, right? Or long. Ohio, Atlanta. Steel or Echo? That's a good question, Connor. I'm not sure. Depends on the product. So for trimmers, I like the Echo 2620, Redmax 260 TS. Steel, I like the chainsaws, the Combi 131R. Good way to go. Hey, can you guys do me a big solid? Can we get this thing up to 100 likes? If you guys don't mind, there's 100 people in here, 48 likes. We're doing these live streams. I think it helps the algorithm somehow. I don't know. My live streams only get like 1,000 views anyway. So, but if you guys can help the thumbs up, I'm sure that does something. All right. I appreciate that. All right. Ohio's in the house. Connor Humberson. Bruce City loves steel. Colby S. Fort Worth, Texas. I like that. Temperance, Michigan. Shout out to Mark Dulaban. Appreciate you guys jumping on and spending a little bit of time with us tonight. Steel Edger, Echo Trimmer, good combo. Yeah, I agree. I haven't used the Steel Edger, though. I will say that, Jake, the lawn kid. Hey, Jake, how do you like my grid so far on Instagram lately? I'm trying to clean up my Instagram a little bit, make it a little bit more professional like yours. Do my best here. Caleb Smith, he's from Pennsylvania. Hey, you guys are at 85 likes. Thank you. That's actually really cool. Weekly mowing, should I run the razor blades or the high lift? Well, there's the regular mowing blade for the Ballard products are the razor blade. Then there's a medium lift and a high lift option. We run the high lift option. I haven't really experimented with the other turf types that are out there, but for Kentucky Blue and Tall Fescue and Rye that we deal with, mostly Kentucky Blue, the razor blade and the high lift choice or option has worked great for us. So for what it's worth. All right. If you guys got questions, leave them in the comments. Justin Tracy from Wilbraham, Massachusetts. All right. Milwaukee, Wisconsin in the house. Port Austin, Michigan. Pretty cool. I actually almost got called up for jury duty in Port Huron, Michigan. I was so glad I did not, because that's an hour and 20-minute drive one way without traffic. That would have not been fun. Thankfully, I had to call in like every morning for about 4 or 5 days. And then eventually the case had enough jurors or whatever they call it, so I didn't have to go, and I wasn't selected. Thank God. Anybody ever been on jury duty? That does not sound fun. Actually, Foreman Rob, he got selected for jury duty. So I wonder if he's have to go in, if I have to give him a PTO day for all that mess. I think they compensate you like a per day. I'm like $12 a day to go. Whiskey Blood, any thoughts on getting a truck salter next year? You know, I like the idea of salting. The reality is that most likely I'm not. I'd rather have Mike Bedell do it. He's going out anyway. He's got the equipment. He's got the expertise. He's got the knowledge. He's got the hookup with the salt places. Can I make some more money? For sure. But he's already doing it all. I have a family, trying to grow a YouTube channel, grow the lawn care company, build a house here soon. Got a lot going on. So there's 3 or 4x more salt runs, right, for every time we go out for a plow run. So if we went out 12 or 14 times this last year, try going out 40, 50 times for salt runs. Yes, there's more money in it, than plowing snow typically. But for me personally, the extra 10, 15 grand that we're going to make per year, because when we have 8 or so commercial clients that salt, it just don't cross, right? They drop 6, 7, 8 grand on a spreader, the salt, the material, the time, the labor. Hey, baby girl. You want to bring Emmy over here, babe? No? All right. Delaware County, PA. Kenny Hall, what's up, brother? How you doing? Hopefully that answered your question. Whoever had the question about the salting, hope that helped out. Skag V-Ride 2. I'm a teenager and I want to buy a Skag V-Ride. My parents are worried about the liability. What's your opinion? Show them you mean business. I mean, honestly, put a small business plan together. Go get 10, 12, 15 customers. Start saving, maybe $1,000 towards it. And you can get a new one for 9, 10, 12 grand, probably 9, 10 grand. Maybe even buy a used one with 1,000 hours on it, 500 hours on it. And tell them that you mean business. Save $1,000. Make a small business plan. Go get 10 customers. Clean your room. Show them that you're serious. And here's a question that I would form for them is, what do I need to get to make you feel comfortable financing this mower for me? Right? Like if it's this elusive goal and they're like one day, or you have to prove it to us. Well, what does prove it to us mean? Right? So put some rubber to the road, like hold them, to account. Be like, hey, what does that look like? And that's a great way to grow your company. That's a great way to invest into new equipment. You know what I mean? Let's see. Joseph De La Cruz, Toronto, Canada. Rhett Nugent from Louisiana. No love for Alberta, Canada. Pray Fox. Come on now. I love you guys. All right. Great questions coming in tonight. I'm trying to answer them the best I can. A lot of you guys jumping in here. Hey, if you guys need anything like Cujo Yardwear shoes, a lot of you guys are buying new trailers. So trailer racks from Equipment Defender. What else we got? The Brian's 10 code works all over the place. Rhino Hitch, Darwin's Grip, Ballard Products. Thank you guys. We got the little Brian's 10 little symbol here. Code saves 10%. So thank you guys. ISO Tunes, they got a bunch of new stuff coming out. The Link 2.0s, the Awares, all that stuff. The Pro 2.0s are great for mowing. Links are great for mowing. Check them out if you guys want to support what we're doing and you appreciate all the videos and the podcast. It goes right back. Everything we make goes right back into creating content for you guys. So we super appreciate that. David Raber, what's the best way to get customers? Postcards, yard signs, Google My Business listing. Those are like my go-to. You can't fail with those. Hope that helps out. Jeremy James, pineapple pizza. Hey, we have a celebrity in the house. We got Johnny Moe. If you guys want to say what's up, Johnny Moe, Johnny, I want to say, how you doing, brother? It's good to see you. Thanks for hopping on the live stream. That's actually really sincere and really cool of you. You can be doing anything, anytime, any place. It's really cool to see you on here. Hope the family is doing well. The girls in basketball, and are they kicking butt in the NCAA yet, or what's going on there, man? Shoot me a text. Johnny Moe, if you guys want to say hey to Johnny, he's an OG lawn care guy. He's been doing YouTube for probably 8 years, 9 years, maybe 10 years. You guys ever watch Johnny Moe? He's the GOAT. Cujo. Yeah, Todd Barron's Cujo Yardwear. 10% off Brian's 10. Actually, pretty cool thing with Cujo, not to plug product here the whole time, but Cujo, if you buy, I think 4 pairs of shoes, they eventually will upgrade you or lock you into their loyalty program for 15% off forever. So then you don't have to worry about codes and all that mess. I think it's a pretty cool deal. All right, trying to answer the comments best I can. Block the pizza guy. We'll take it. We'll take anybody. All right, really quick. While you guys are saying hey to other people that are jumping onto the live stream, can everybody say, hey, Liz, thank you, Liz. She's moderating the comments and watching baby Emmy. Can you guys say thank you, Liz? And we love Liz. I know she's watching. I love her. I appreciate her. She is my rock, and she gives me the opportunity to do these on a Sunday night, which is family time. After this, it's normally bath for Emmy, and then we put her down, and then she decides to stay awake for an extra hour and a half till about 9:30. But can you guys say thanks, Liz? What's up, Liz? Hi, Liz. We super appreciate her. I super appreciate her. Wow, you guys are really spamming the comments for Liz. I do this, Liz. I'm chopped liver. I say shout out to Liz, and everybody says what up, though. Blade sharpeners. What do you recommend, Curtis? That's a good question. An angle grinder, because that's where we all start. $50, $80. Everybody's got an angle grinder laying around. The American blade sharpener, is that what it's called? The one with the jig. I did a video on those a while ago. It's like a jig where it just kind of scissors up and down. You can't really mess it up. Bolt it to the table. It's great for making a 30, 35-degree angle on that blade. From there, my next preference would be the RBG 712. Awesome blade grinder. One of my favorite. $500-600. Oops, sorry, hit the mic. $500-600. You can't go wrong with those. Literally, they are an investment. They will last you forever. and it will keep your blades like samurai sharp. Okay. Thanks for saying hey to Liz, everybody. I really appreciate that. Wow. You guys are awesome. I can't even go through the comments this fast. You guys having a good time? I appreciate the thumbs up. Appreciate you guys jumping on the live stream, spending a little bit of your evening with me. What are you guys doing this week? Are you guys doing mowing, fertilizing, first rounds of applications? What are you guys up to this week? We were doing a huge overhaul on a piece of property that my mom has. It's been super neglected. My mom just actually got inherited it. It's a whole story. So we're getting this house ready for sale. There's leaves, sticks, debris all over the place. We've been cleaning it. I gave my mom a day rate. We've been there like 3 days now. Three days now. We're gonna go back for another day on Tuesday. Tons of work. You guys saw that chipper that we rented today, chainsawing old dead trees down, leaf cleanups. It's wild. All right. What's my favorite backpack blower from Megan Jeffers? I like the Red Max 8550s or the 8500 series. Those are my go-to. F7M, when are we starting mowing? Hopefully mid-April when the weather breaks. My commercial contracts say, I think it's April 17th this year, April 19th. Let me look really quick. April 18th. I was close. You guys are seeding right now. Okay. Mulch, spring cleanups from CSM Lawn and Landscape. Cleanups and quotes. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of commercial quotes. Already. You guys are mowing some lawns? That's wild. I couldn't even imagine. Johnny Mow, first round of cleanups and mowing, I think I just saw. It is cold in Michigan. It's like 20 degrees here. Real feel. Let me see what I can do for you guys. Here, I'll show you guys what we're dealing with. Does it focus? Right there. It is 21 degrees out. Isn't that wild? Pure Michigan. All right, I'm going back to the comments. If you guys got questions, let me know. Pray Fox, we are charging my mom. She said charge me, whatever. We're actually giving her a heck of a deal, I'll tell you that. But it's a whole story, but there's money there with the property and everything. We're selling it off. So yes, I'm charging my mom. I got to pay my guys. Will you be a guest on my electric lawn care podcast eventually? I'm up for a good debate. I'm going to make you a believer. Miles B. Sure. Shoot me an email. We'll line it up, man. I'm just not there yet for most battery stuff like the mowers. I saw the Toro Grandstand Multiforce. I like maybe it's not a Multiforce, maybe it's just a stand on, but the battery one, it's like 38,000. I saw in a Facebook group. I don't know about that. Like maybe 25K. Even then, they're like 12,000 right now for a gas. I don't know. It's a tough one. I am going through the all your guys' questions best I can. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for hopping on. Appreciate you guys big time. Cody Shepard starting April 15th. That's pretty cool. Mow Fast started mowing this morning. It's snowing in New York. Yeah, it's snowing here, man. It's wild. Where are you in Michigan? Love from South Bend, Indiana. I'm 40 minutes west of Detroit in Wixom/Novi. All right. How many properties do I recommend getting a commercial mower? I wouldn't really say it's how many properties. It's maybe more like a cash flow question. So if you have maybe 6, 7, 10x the cash flow coming in for that mower, you'd probably be pretty good. So if you're making $2, $3, $4 grand a month in gross revenue, you can finance a $200, $300 a month mower. But again, that could be one commercial property. It could be 10 residential properties. So I'd say more of a cash flow revenue goal than maybe a how many properties goal. All right, you guys are awesome. Thank you for all the kind words, all the comments. The Lawn Whisperer is in here. We got shout out to the Lawn Whisperer, Cedric Owens, Steel Cuts. Hey, what's up, man? I just had Cornell on the show the other day. He was talking about you. All right. The electric stuff is not up to task of commercial yet. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, 6 hours of runtime. I don't know. April generic. Hello from Jackson. Are you in Jackson, Michigan? If so, that'd be pretty cool. No, the Multiforce cut's great with cool season grasses. No stripe kit needed. Do you ever plan to venture into hardscapes? You know, I would love to do hardscaping. I really do. I like watching Tigran to Foxscapes to the Almonds, the Mulders, Josh Sutton. I really do. They're like my, if I'm going to jump on YouTube, I love watching that stuff. Sean Collinsgrew with Premier Outdoor Living. Shout out to Sean. Will I ever actually do it? Most likely not. If I relocated the whole business, I'd pick a super wealthy area or growing area, relocate there, and probably only do hardscapings if I left Michigan. We wouldn't mow again if I did. I wouldn't do mowing and I wouldn't do snow. Not that there's not money in it. It's just I would probably totally do something different. I've been doing it for 17 years. I'd like to try something different, something challenging, something new. I would probably move to like Austin, Texas, where Tesla's moving. There's going to be 2, 4, 10,000 new jobs. That area is going to boom in the burbs. Everybody's going to want a patio, right? 3, 4, $500,000 home values. That's where I would go. I want to be down south, somewhere warm. So, all right, 33 in Mad, Wisconsin. Brian's Tom's Bobcat Service and Excavating. TBS Redbone. Hey, shout out to you, brother. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? 27 degrees, 21 degrees all over the place. If you guys were going to uproot and relocate, where would you guys go? Anywhere in the country, maybe even internationally or whatever. You guys want to go to Europe or Australia. If you guys were going to uproot and restart mowing or landscaping or hardscaping, I don't know. Maybe let me know where you guys would uproot and move to, and then what you would do. Would you change anything or would you get into something different? Because I would uproot and either go to Florida or Texas and do hardscaping. That's what I would do, at least in theory, right? Texas for sure, Idaho, Texas or Florida. Yeah, Florida, getting a lot of Floridas. You can make a lot of money doing construction. Yeah, no doubt about it. I would probably get into commercial construction too. That seems to be where a lot of money is. Talk to Stanley Dirt Monkey. Yeah, I talk to Stan all the time. Well, I talk to Stan. Stan doesn't always return my calls. You know, it's funny when I laugh because it's true. I text Stan all the time. He gets back to me like once every 2 months. Right, because I keep telling stories about Stan behind the scenes, like how wild he is. Guy's crazy. We're going to bid on the leaf vac I sent you. It goes for cheap enough, kind of all over. All right, cool. Gross point. Hey, I got that U-mount for sale. If anybody wants to buy it, $2,500. Shoot me a DM, shoot me an email. That is for sale since I bought the Billy Goat. Works perfect. Nothing wrong with it. Works great. It's like $4,000 brand new. It's got the stand, the forks, the bracket for the forks. You guys have seen the videos on it. U-mount, $2,500. If you're within a couple hours, we can maybe meet up. But here in Wicks, Michigan, local pickup would be perfect. Yeah, snow money is pretty good. That's a fact. Ethan, the landscaper, got to stay where the snow is easy money. It's true. I mean, I wouldn't say it's easy money, but it's good money. It's hard work. Brian Graham, $500,000 home values, more like 1.5 in Greater Toronto. Yeah, it's wild. We got our appraisal back, and it's wild what like the homes are comping for in the area, up or down. It's insane. Like homes 15 minutes down the road were 3.25, 350 4 years ago, and now they're 450, 500,000. Isn't that wild? Cornell Mac, Florida or Texas? Wife's already pushing for it. Amen to that. We need to get like a lawn care syndicate for like some Mac Daddy house where we can all just like rent it out. Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. I like Wyoming. Oklahoma, Wyoming, Utah, beautiful places, huh? I don't have any thoughts on the commercial equipment for Husqvarna. Long shot vlogs. Haven't really used too much of it. They make good product, but I just not a big Husqvarna fan lately. What was my first lawnmower? It was a Viking 48-inch walk behind. It was an Exmark Viking 48. Husqvarna does make great chainsaws, great trimmers, great blowers. That's a fact. Any news on the house build from Ryan Mark? We have no news on the house. We're just saving our money and getting to where we need to put a chunk of a down payment. We had it, and then the house was more expensive because of inflation. So what we kind of saved, we need to come up with a little bit more. And I'm not here to like empty the bank account. So we're just kind of honestly being pretty chill about it. Last year I ended up paying off my truck and the Tesla instead, just have some W's. This summer into fall, we should be able to build the house, no problem. Yeah, we'll get there. No worries. Andrew Parrish used the Brian's 10 for the Ballard the other day. Super excited about everything. I'll tag you in the photos here later. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. The Brian's 10 code, like, it's the only thing that like funds the hobby. That LAWNTREPRENEUR Academy, like, you don't make a lot of money from YouTube views. I'll tell you guys that, unless you're Lawn Care Juggernaut. And then I think he got enough to get a grande Starbucks, you know. Hey, little plug for Cycle CPA. If you guys need a good bookkeeper, give them a shout. Carla and Joseph, they're great people. Oh, good question. CSM, when is the ETA on the new truck? So I got a build date, which was April 25th. That's exciting. Super exciting. When is it going to come in? I have no clue. If any of you guys have taken delivery of a truck recently, can you guys let me know in the comments how long it took from your build date to what would they call it? Like your scheduled delivery date? I'm imagining probably 3 to 6 weeks, best case scenario. Hopefully before the world goes into World War III. That would be nice. Wow, you guys have some great questions coming in. Thanks for all the love. Can you guys do me a quick minute? Here's 150 of you guys and only 120 likes. Can you guys get this thing up to like 150, 160 likes for me really quick? If you guys don't mind hitting the thumbs up, really helps me, really helps the video, really helps getting this thing pushed out and promoted and the algorithm, and just show some love for the live stream. Super appreciate that. If we can get to like 150, 160, that'd be really, really cool. And I really appreciate that. Also, don't get soft on me on the regular YouTube videos. That thumbs up really helps the algorithm, lets it know that you guys like the content. I have no idea what else that it does, but I'm sure it does something helpful. We do YouTube, but like I have no idea kind of still how YouTube works. Seriously. Because if I did, I'd be like Mr. Beast making millions, right? All right. Great questions here. Thoughts on John Deere? No comment. My friends used to run them about 10, 12 years ago. They had the 940M or something like that. And they were great mowers. That Iron 7 mod deck. They cut really nice. They're heavy. They're heavy mowers though. I did get an F350 Lariat with the 7.3 with the black appearance package. And I think I'm sticking to the Rapid Red. Is that the color? Like that dark red? She'll look pretty dope with the blacked out setup. You guys are awesome, man. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. Wow, you guys jumped at 25 likes in like 10 seconds. That was really, really cool. What was my first truck? It was a Ford F-150. It was a 2x4 rear wheel drive 2002 F-150 with a 4.6 liter V8. It was a little baby truck. It was awesome. My first vehicle for the business though was my brother's Dodge Durango. We actually did a giveaway on that a while ago for the Red Max blower about a month ago, 3 weeks ago. That went to Smashy Bros, Ben, if I'm not mistaken. What has been the most warranty-prone product you've used? Probably my Kohler engines. Good motor in terms of fuel efficiency. A lot of repairs. A lot of things have gone, just little stuff, little things here and there, $200-300 fixes. Once every year or two, there's always something going on. I think it's kind of typical with a lot of the Kohler engines. All right. Appreciate you guys. If you got questions, leave them in the comment section right here. Trying to help you guys out. If I could give one advice for second year of business, what would it be? Lucas Blumming. Keep growing the top line revenue number because your expenses seem to balloon in year two. Because you kind of in the first year, it's like this cool hobby and you're just kind of buying stuff. You're maybe doing under the table or under the radar, not paying taxes, maybe don't have insurance. And you're like, man, I'm making a lot of money. Then you decide to go full time because if you just do what you're doing and you grow and you double it, let's say, you're like, I'm going to double my money, right? Double my profit. The reality is that then you start realizing, oh, I should pay taxes. I should get an LLC. I should pay my insurance. I should do commercial auto, all this stuff. Your expenses just balloon like crazy to what a business would have. So you really got to bring in a lot more sales. Your sales have to double your second year in business. You got to, I don't know if that makes sense, but I had an employee and between all the expenses going up and my employee, I made less my second and third year than I did probably my first year. I don't know if anybody can relate to that. That's just my story. Yeah, Brandon Lawhorn, a 2x4 sounds disgusting. It was. I used to do snow plow or snow shoveling and snow blowers. I was zipping around town and I got stuck all the time, man. But I learned how to get out of being stuck in snow pretty well. Matthew Pisani. Have you ever thought about getting a Skag mower? Not really. There's not really any Skag around here, so it's all Exmark country. Oh, so many great questions. Yeah, the Dodge was the first vehicle for the business. Neighbor Bob, Brian, I love your channel. What do you think you would charge to remove 12 6-foot tall yew shrubs, just cutting the stumps flush to ground? I got no clue, man. Maybe those guys can help in the comment section. I don't do a ton of pruning or landscaping. 12 6-foot tall shrubs. I don't know. Could be $400, $500, $600 easy. Depends how long it takes. Get a little sawzall action there, and or just tie some carabiners to the stumps and pull them out. I don't know. All right, you guys are awesome. What is your rate of increase for your prices this year? From Ryan Mark. We went up 12% on everybody. Everybody went up 12%, unless there was somebody that was way under. Then we took them up even more. Everybody's at $38 to $40 minimums for my current customers. And interestingly enough, we picked up 3 new customers this week alone at the new rate. So if anybody that's want to complain about gas prices or rates are getting expensive, people are still setting up left and right. My old current customers, right? Like they're complaining that prices are going up, which who doesn't? But the people calling in that I'm taking on are thankful. They're grateful. They're like, thank God you're the only one returning my call. No problem. No questions asked. Everybody's signing up. So I did a podcast or a YouTube video saying, go where you're appreciated, not where you're tolerated, or go where you're celebrated, not where you're tolerated. And I mean that. And it's just so I got nothing, man. It's just the new people that are signing up are so thankful. And, you know, sometimes people get complacent or ungrateful. And I'm not saying everybody's like that, but you guys know what I'm saying. I'm thankful for my customers too. You guys know that. Brandon Clark sent out the service inquiry forms, and let me tell you guys, they work. Thanks, Brian. Yeah, I'm telling you, isn't that a sweet system? Download the form off LAWNTREPRENEUR Academy on the main page, all the way at the bottom. Send them out, get a pulse, get them all back. I'm doing all my confirmation calls tomorrow, actually. You in, you out, you in, you out, you in, you out. What do you need? What do you not need? Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to call 75, 80 people tomorrow. We got about a third or half of ours back, but I just want to get them all done. Hope that helps. All right. You guys are awesome here. Justin Anderson is shooting for $1 per hour too cheap. Yeah. $1 a minute. More like $2 a minute probably these days. Corey, easiest business credit card to get when you have bad credit? Most likely, if you open up your business checking account with your EIN, you're not going to have any credit. It's a new business. Ask them to get a secured credit card. You might get a $500 or $1,000 limit, and that's all you're going to get. But that's a start. That's where you start building credit. That's the best way to. What credit card to get? Every business is different. We have Chase, so we have Chase Inc. Your bank will have their business credit card. I don't really have any other opinions on like. I've ran the numbers on like the Sky Miles versus Inc. versus Sapphire Preferred or Reserved, whatever it's called, versus like some of the other ones like different Delta Sky Miles, like the gold, the purple. For me personally, Chase Inc. seems to be the best value overall. Great questions. Great questions. I don't know. Do you guys have a business credit card? Who do you guys have? Who do you guys use for business banking these days? We have Chase Inc. They have all of our accounts, and then we have a whole nother savings account at a credit union. Luke O'Brien, did you go to college for this, and how much do you make a year? I did not go to college. We're netting just around $100 grand off the lawn care company, and I made $12 last year doing YouTube. Seriously. How much was that stand-on Billy Goat blower you just purchased? $8,600, like 85 and change. That's from Blades LLC. Great questions. What is the next major focus in your business to really expand your revenue? For me, it's getting 2 guys in the field and getting a solid 40 hours of production out of both of those guys. That should be awesome with those 2 guys doing that. My goal is to go do everything else, mulch, weeding, landscaping, anything else I can do to generate aerations, overseeding, anything else I can do to generate other revenue. Sorry, something in my eye. How do you get into doing demos on mowers and products? Usually they're coming from the companies these days, like Skag Corporate or Exmark Corporate reaches out. Back in the day, it was just my local dealer, my local rep. and me begging people to like, hey, YouTube's a real thing. 1400 to 1800 for that pruning job for those used. Okay, I was way off. Lewis or I'm gonna butcher your last name, brother. I'm not even gonna try. Lewis O. Hey Brian, what's your experience like Mariama? If you weren't an Xmark user, what else would you have? Toro. Uh, I would probably. I love the cut quality of Skag, but my dealer after Xmark sells Cub, I would probably run the Cub. I do like the Cub stuff. If I had Skag near me, it would be a toss up between Skag and Cub. Skag cut's great. Not a big fan of their warranty work. Cub makes great product. They just do. You guys have seen their X600, their 960. They're really, really good mowers. And then for Maruyama, I probably wouldn't use a lot of the Maruyama stuff. I wasn't a big fan. The trimmer was under power. The blower overheats. It's heavy. Not bad product. Just not a fan personally. But other people love them, right? So it's one of those deals. Can you guys do me a big solid? Can we get a couple more likes going on? We got 200 people in the live stream chat right now. Can we get this thing to like bang into like 250 likes? Can you guys help me out? I'm pouring it out there. Hopefully you guys appreciate. If you want to reciprocate, can we just tap-a-roo the thumbs up and try to get this thing to 250 likes? We're coming up 15 minutes left of the live stream. Started a few minutes late, but if we can get this thing to like 250, I really appreciate it if you guys get the thumbs up. Caitlin Tomlinson, best price for how to figure out pricing for mowing. I'm not going to cover that right now. I'm actually working on a resource that I'm really hoping will change the game for people. I'm not saying anything. So hang tight on that. You got to figure out your cost basically, right? Because everybody's weekly mowing price is going to be different based on your overhead. I like that saying, go where you're celebrated, not where you're tolerated. Yeah. Tron, I heard that from somebody on YouTube a long time ago. How do you get, I already answered that one. Capital One, US Bank. Who else do you guys use for your lawn care landscaping business, for your commercial business checking accounts? For us, we use a lot of from Chase. I had Bank of America for like a decade, switched over to Chase about 6-7 years ago. Bank of America was just turning into fees upon fees upon fees. Was not a fan. When is a good time to get a business bank credit card? Immediately. As soon as you open up your account, try to apply for one for $500. How much did I spend on truck fuel and off-road fuel for 2021? I'm not sure. I think 7 or 8%. Well, dollar figure, I don't know. I'll have to check that out. I don't have it in front of me. Sorry, brother. Rob is running the mow route and the mow crew. Yeah, Mark and Rob. Nick's Nathan, right? No opinion. Great mowers. Well, I guess my opinion is they're good mowers. They mow well. But we don't have any around here, so I don't really have like an in-depth an opinion on them because I haven't ran a bunch of hours on them. You guys are awesome. Thank you for all the love, support. Are you guys appreciating the live streams? Are you guys having fun on these things? I'm trying to keep it animated, try to keep it fun, try to keep it upbeat. We're doing them every Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern. I'm having a bunch of fun just trying to answer questions for you guys. Sometimes you guys have questions that are totally different than things I'm thinking about. So I like trying to answer questions for both sides, right? Like, what are you guys thinking about? Keeps me fresh. Justin Blaine, do we get commercial customers or do mailers? Usually most of my commercial bids come from Google My Business listing. So it pays to have a good, updated, relevant Google My Business listing. Update that thing as much as you can. For aerations, we were at $25 per 1,000. I'm probably going to be at like $35 per 1,000 this year. Nate Beboot, what's your experience with different shoot blockers? Somebody asked that earlier. I just use the Ballard Advanced Shoots. We have a Brian's 10 code for Ballard, so I use it. I like it. I can help people save some money with it. The other ones that have like power shoot or grass flap, I don't like dealing with cables or things that can break, like the actuators. To each their own. The Easy Shoot's a good one. It's mechanical design. So that's what I use. Huntington Bank. Okay. I have some people that really enjoy Huntington. They seem like a good bank. All right. How do you deal with irresponsible customers? Example, someone cancels the day of the job. It's like baseball. You get 3 strikes and you're out. So first time, what do they say? Shame on me or you. Second time, shame on me. Third time, Well, I'm not going to get fooled again. What was that quote? It's on a Lil Wayne song with George Bush. I can't believe I just quoted that on a live stream. There's so much hip hop and rap that's in my brain. I grew up on that stuff from like 2000 forever. Okay. Oh, I think it's President Carter. No, maybe it's somebody else. Anybody fact check me what song that was? Nobody else cares. I'll take right over Skag. Okay. Tips to sell mulch jobs. I just ask. I mean, half of the time, Grant Cardone in his 10X book, one of the things he said was, your greatest enemy is not competition, but obscurity. I think that's a fantastic line. I think it's true. I believe it. I mean, your customers, if they don't know you offer mulch, residential or commercial, right? How many of your customers right now, honestly, no BS, if I called them up and said, hey, do you know that Tom does mulching? Probably 25% of your customers would know that you even offer that service. It's not an indictment. I'm not trying to be tough or mean, but it's true, right? Because they don't know that you even offer it. So the best way to get mulch jobs, call up 50 of your customers and say, hey, we do mulch. Do you need mulch? You don't have to sell them on it. Just say, hey, we do mulch. Do you need any mulch? No, 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 yes. No, 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 yes. No, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Boom. You just did 10 grand in mulch. It's sitting out there. Money is out there like crazy. I mean, it's just an abundance thing, man. You just got to attract it to you. J. Cole? Nah, I don't know if that's J. Cole. Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me two times. Actually, that is in a J. Cole song too. That is. I'm so white. The Tesla bumps J. Cole, I'll tell you that. You guys probably watch my Instagram stories sometimes. How do you manage office work scheduling emails? I don't have a system for you, man. It's rapid fire. Anybody who's like, I block and I chunk and I this and I that, I get it. I shoot emails in the morning, 8 to 5, it's production time, 5 to 6, it's customer bids and quotes. Everything else, I try to answer emails in between stoplights, lunch breaks, wait for the guy to get done blowing. When I'm at the gas station, I'm on my phone, just like you guys. I answer an email pretty quick. How do I build route density? Connor Schultz. That's a great question. I have a great video out there. It's on YouTube. It's super relevant. Hard boundaries, right? Pick a mile road, a highway, something like that. You have to have hard boundaries and stick to them. And or number two, have different days for different parts of your route. The north side of town, the east side of town, the west side of town, the south side of town. That's another way to do it too. You guys are cracking me up here. J. Cole, no role models. Is that the song? I think so. Yeah. What software program do we use? From Greg Lawns 89. I use Yardbook. Love them. They've been great. No complaints. Had Weston Zimmerman from Synced Up. He's gonna be on the podcast, I think, tomorrow or next week. I think a week from now. I don't know. Ask Mr. Producer. He runs the show. Top 20 properties. I'm not sure what that question is. Take the rate that you need to know, make per hour, pay your bills, multiply by that 5. Fantastic. There you go. What's the most hours that we have put on a mower? That's a great question. I like to ask that to everybody else. What's the most most hours you've ever put on a lawnmower? I think, interestingly enough, probably like 1,700, 1,600, 1,700, and then I trade them in. At 1,500, I trade mine in. Usually that's about every 3, maybe 4 years. Lately, it's been every 2-3 years, man. We're just burning them up. How many hours do you guys have on your mowers? Your highest hour mower ever? I bet you some of you guys have 5, 7, 8,000 hours. Will you try the will I try the Milwaukee M18 battery lawnmower when it gets released? Nope. Not to sound like a diva, but I'm not giving a bunch of people free press. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I don't need it. Blake from B&B's got a video on it on YouTube. You can check it out there. Sketchiest customer or yard I've ever done. I've talked about when a customer went nuclear. That's a YouTube video. And then also one where people from a fast food joint piled trash in the back of my dump insert. I should have sued them straight up. because now my truck bumper is rusting from the. Dude, that's a whole story. That was a whole nother one. Yeah, Joe Jarmillo, 2000, sell and buy a new one. Ed Wright did a YouTube video, a really good one, talking about the maintenance on a mower versus like the resale value, and the lines cross at about 1,600 hours. That's from the man himself. So, and I believe that. I traded mine in about 1,600 hours. Tonino Romano, 7,000 hours on your second engine of your Toro. Tonino, hopefully I'm saying your name right. What mower is that? Is that a Z6000? Or is that a walk behind unit? Dude, if somebody walks 7,000 hours behind a walk behind, that guy should get like the Million Mile Trucker Award, like that whole deal. Brandon Lawhorn, do you like the sound of your own voice? I want to start a YouTube channel, but my own voice bugs me. Yeah, dude, like, come on. This isn't, look at this face. I'm not Brad Pitt, okay? My voice sounds weird when you hear it in audio. I blink. I'm always like, most of us have a low self-image in the beginning. So just get over it. By the way, you're not going to be as good as you think. You're not going to be as bad as you think. Other people aren't as good as they think. They're not as bad as they think. Just do it. I hate to say like it always comes down to that, but it's just do it. Just execute. You'll find that a lot of people don't care. They like you. And if you add value, I mean, it's like Bill Gates. Like, he's not the most attractive dude in the world, right? But add $10 billion to his name and it's kind of pretty, kind of handsome. MoFast, 3,400 hours, still better than my new Kubota. Awkward. Sorry for Kubota. 24,000 hours on a Yazoo Keys mower. I don't even know what that is. Is that like a voice to text kind of blunder? Or Ed Wright is super chill. Yeah, can you imagine Ed Wright getting mad? Like, I can't even imagine it. He'd probably be like, you, and then he'd like click his pen or something and walk away. Oh, that's funny. Don't send this to Ed. Be like, hey, Brian's talking junk. 7,000 hours on a walk behind. That guy will quit soon. You ain't kidding there. How often do I talk to Keith Kelfus from Neighbor Bob? All the time. Every other day. We text each other all the time. He's wild. He's crazy. I love Keith. Happy Yards Lawman. How long is this live, Brian? I don't know. Probably about 5 more minutes. Hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm just trying to answer questions best I can. Hey, if you guys need anything from LAWNTREPRENEURacademy.com, 10% off all of our courses and programs through midnight. And then thank you guys to you that use the Brian's 10 codes for Cujo, IsoTunes, Ballard, Rhino Hitch. They're all in the YouTube description. Equipment Defender. If you guys are making upgrades and investments into your setups and your business this spring, thank you for the support. For real, goes a long way. This is what kind of funds the whole hobby, buys the cameras, the gear, all that crap. Yeah, I don't see Ed Wright ever getting mad. What do you suggest when starting a lawn care channel? Be different. Be different. Figure out your unique thing. A lot of people copy what I do. I tried copying what other people did. It did not work. It was awful. My second year was awful on YouTube. And then I just started doing me. I like talking about products. I like talking about equipment. I like talking about business mindset stuff, like making money. It's okay to make money. Other guys, they mow tall grass. Other guys, they create drama, right? Other people, they clickbait. Other people, they daily vlog. Some people do all of that combined. Figure out what works for you. Okay, be unique. You got to have a reason for people to like you and like you fast. Connor Schultz, do I do flyers or only online advertising? I do more like traditional marketing, like postcards, yard signs, flyers, Google My Business listing. Not a lot of ads on Google or Facebook, although that is a great way for you to grow very, very fast. A lot of people do utilize that if you have a website and a Facebook fan page, because then you can actually promote that. You guys are cracking me up here. Barnes Lawn and Tree. Hey, can you guys help me get this thing to 300 likes before we sign off here in 5 more minutes? We're at 233 likes. You guys are blowing it up. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate the love, the support. If everybody can just tap and get that thing to 300, would mean the world tonight. There's 200 of you guys on here. We got another 5-10 minutes, and we started a little late, so we'll go a little bit longer. Great questions coming in. Hey, Brian, like your videos and your channel, and I like the Steel BR 800. Thanks, Megan. Appreciate that. Sam Hansen, raising your rates 10%, not a bad idea. 12, 15% is probably a little bit more standard with what people are doing this year, but that's still not bad. You guys are awesome. I'm trying to read all these questions best I can. Can you give me a shout out? I'm planning to getting those equipment defenders with Brian's 10. SBL Sam Broughton Landscaping. Shout out to you, brother. Hope you're doing well. I don't have any opinion on the Spartan mowers. Haven't really had a chance to run them other than at like JE Expo and, you know, taking a couple laps on them. I do like that seat though, that like fishing boat type seat, really high back, thick, gray leather seat, really nice. Barnes Lawn and Tree. These lives are fun, Brian. Did you check out the recovery gear vid? I have not. Can you resend it to me? I think you sent it to me on Facebook. It's been a busy couple days. I apologize. Oh, right. Do I like the BR800? Good leaf blower. I like it. I just don't think it has the same CFM as like the Red Max or the Echo. So I kind of put it into number 3, but still a good unit. A lot of people like their steel backpack blowers. Jason Nybergal, the oldest mower I have has 9,000 hours on it, and it runs like an X-Mark. Excuse me. I do all my maintenance on it. Runs like a champ. That's awesome. 9,000 hours. Oh, you guys are awesome. Do I watch Andrew Camarada? I do. I try to study Andrew Camarada. I don't overly like watch his vlogs, but the guy pulls in 10 million views a month on YouTube. Dollars and cents. It's pretty good. The best part is watching people like try to understand how much money he makes on YouTube, and they're so wrong. Shout out to Andrew Camarada. I've watched his stuff like a little bit to like study him. His videos are really cool. They're just intricate. They're not salesy, right? He's not pushing product or trying to sell people crap, which I am all the time. Not because I'm trying to sell people crap, but because I'm trying to help people. And then some people think I'm trying to sell people crap, obviously. But I think he's a cool dude, and his castle is awesome. It'd be cool to like go visit his property. But if anybody's got a hookup or anybody knows Andrew, tell him Brian's all man and says what up. All right, a couple more quick questions if you guys got them, and then we'll probably button this thing up. Can we get the 300 likes really quick? We're at 258. There's 200 of you guys on here. Thanks for joining. Can we just get this thing to 300 really quick? You guys, I really do appreciate it. Thanks for showing some love. Thanks for joining with me tonight for an hour. Every week, Sundays, 7 p.m. Eastern, we're going to do a live stream. I'm going to answer questions as long as I can to help you guys out. I am ready to go into this week. Ironically enough, we're taking Monday off. We're going to crush it Tuesday. The guys are going to go out Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm doing some YouTube stuff those days. Mike Queen. Hey, Brian. I'm a huge Michigan fan. Awesome, Mike Queen. It's not what he said, but he's from the land down under, Ohio. Yeah, what do you guys like about Andrew Camarada? Just out of curiosity, like in a good way. Like seems like a cool dude. But what do you guys specifically like about him? It's just some of those videos are 20 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes. It would literally take me 10 hours to edit some of those videos because of how many times he moves the camera. It's crazy. My life, my business, it's hard to even like film when we're out mowing because it's hot, it's cold, it's wet, it's rainy. I do the best I can. I don't know how somebody, can do what he's doing. Obviously he's doing YouTube full time, but Brendan Harper, Cujo Yardware, how do they hold up? I like them. They last about a season, like any other shoe. I think they're pretty good for what they are, and nothing like super fancy, but they're pretty straightforward. Keep your feet pretty dry though. They are great in that regard. That's what they're designed for. All right. Brothers Design and Landscaping. Hey, Brian, I like watching your YouTube videos. I never miss a video. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Andrew's videos are way too long for me. Well, he has some shorter videos, though, to be fair. Philip Webb just downloaded your lawn agreement form. Thank you, Brian. You bet, buddy. Appreciate you. What's the biggest leaf job I've ever done? Probably what we're doing right now, this huge cleanup. It'll probably be about $6,000 once it's all said and done. We're taking 2 days worth of like tree trimming and pruning and chipping work, 100 yards of leaves. It's wild. Huge property. Camarada. That should be a shirt. Camarada. If anybody knows Andrew Camarada, tell him Brian's Law Maintenance was showing love on his live stream. If he throws me an invite, I'd love to come down. I think he's in Kentucky or Tennessee. Seems like he's in the hills or something. It'd be cool to just do a live stream with him, wouldn't it? Just to be like, hey, dude, how do you know so much? Like, he seems like I definitely think he's like one of the smartest mechanically inclined dudes, like genius. Barnes, Lawn and Tree. Cujos are excellent breathability. All I wear for lawn care. Yeah, I wear the X1 boots in the spring and fall doing cleanups, and then the Cujos for regular mowing. TD Lawns. Thanks for the love, man. Andrew probably makes more money working on his equipment than he does actual work. Yeah, 100%. He's doing okay with the YouTube money. Andrew's first name, I think, is Andrew. Andrew is upstate New York excavation. Oh, no shoot. I thought he was in like Tennessee or something. When are we doing LAL 2022 Cal Parks? November 12th. Yes, we'll catch up with that. Don't spill the beans here on that right here. How to price when you're first starting out? Just $2 a minute, a penny a square foot. Most lawns, $40 minimum, 55 for a half to 3/4. I'm 75 to 90 for an acre. We'll talk more about that later. I'm trying to work on some resources behind the scenes to help you guys with pricing. He's in upstate New York. No shoot. Okay. I didn't know that. Always ask for super chats. Is that the like when people tip you $2 or whatever? Yeah, I mean, if people want to tip $2, wow. You don't have to tip me $2 to have me help you out. I don't care. Who's my favorite YouTuber? Casey Neistat. Casey Neistat inspired me to do YouTube. So, good question. If I could meet any one person, it would be Casey Neistat. In fact, Casey Neistat, fun story, he moved out of New York the year I hit 100,000 subscribers. And he had his apartment there in New York. And Liz was going to take me to New York. This was probably 2019, 2020. COVID hit. We hit 100,000 subs. He left and sold Beam and quit daily vlogging and moved to California. So Liz was going to take me to New York. We've never been. Like, I look up to Casey Neistat for my whole like YouTube career, everything we've built. If it wasn't for that guy, I wouldn't be doing YouTube, and you guys wouldn't know who I am and all that kind of mess, right? It's kind of crazy. But he moved to California, so unfortunately wasn't able to go meet him in New York and like lurk outside of his apartment for a couple days because he would meet fans and meet friends and meet people. That would be really, really cool. If anybody knows Casey Neistat, Casey's up here. I'm a nobody. So, great questions. You guys are just killing it, man. Thank you for all the love. Do you guys want to help me get to 300 here before we end the live stream? I got 2 more minutes here. We're at 273, and then I gotta bounce here in about 2 more minutes. But can you guys help me get to 300 likes on the YouTube video? Would you guys mind? I super appreciate that. Hopefully you guys appreciate the live streams. We'll be here every Sunday, 7 p.m. Andrew went to school to be a mechanic. That would make some sense. Best part about being a new dad? That's a good question. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like the coolest thing ever, dude. It's hard to believe that you could love something so much. Like, I first felt that way when I married my wife on our wedding day. And it's this closest experience I felt to feeling that same feeling again when I had my baby girl born, when she popped out. It's hard to describe, but you'll do anything for your kids. And She's awesome. And if anybody ever messed with her, Lord have mercy. You guys got tons of great questions, man. We'll continue to do all these every Sunday, 7 p.m. Thank you for all the kind words. Been watching your videos since almost the beginning. The best part, it's not clickbaity or drama. You do a lot of educating. Thanks, Patrick. I appreciate that. Man, I'll tell you what, it is hard to just stay. There's so many things I want to address, so many things I want to say, so many things I want to like dig up. I just try to, let's just stay focused. Always just have fun, keep it business, keep it upbeat, keep it encouraging, you know? No clickbait, no drama ever. Hey, Brian, you like to go fishing? I do not. Jay Wagner shoots. How did you like his film class? That was the, I forget, was it Teachable or something like that? They did the film school. I was going to get that for Christmas, but I ended up not, I don't know. Was it any good? Changing the diaper and having to change it again within minutes. Yeah. I had like 3 peepees this morning in like 30 minutes. I'm like, what's going on here, kid? All right, 2 more minutes and we're out. Would you recommend the Multiforce with all the attachments? Multiforce has been great. It's grown on me like crazy. Joe Melo, my son is 10 months old. Words cannot describe. I feel you there. If I had to go with one more, would it be a 72 or 61? I would go 60, just a little bit more versatile. Happy yards. I'm watching you on both my phones. I apologize for that. You don't need to see my ugly mug on 2 screens. Hopefully one of them doesn't crack. Tyler Bolin, I'm a huge fan. Thank you. Thanks, Patrick, for the love. Can I get a hat? These were special hats that we got from Corey Ballard at Launchpreneur Academy Live. He made like 500 of them, and there's 350 people at the event. He gave me a couple extras. We gave them away, and then anybody who ordered from Ballard got the hat. So if you want a hat, message Corey and tell him we need a special edition, limited edition Brian's Lawn Maintenance hat. How about that? I did a talk 2 years ago called Who Wins When You Succeed. It was really awesome, in my opinion. And a lot of people said it was a good talk. Megan Jeffers, how long have I been a landscaper? I don't really do landscaping. I'm a mow guy. Keith Kalfas is in the chat. Can you guys say hey to Keith Kalfas really quick? Give a big what up, no? All caps. Give me a what up, no to Keith Kalfas. What up, no? Who does my shirts and logo? All this is Chance Daily Hustle. He makes great stuff. Keith Kalfas is in the house. What up, no? Shout out to Keith. Launchpreneur Academy wouldn't be a thing without that guy. So if you guys ever bought a contract or a resource and you're making more money because of it, you can thank Mr. Kalfas. Big caps, what up, no? No lower caps, what up, no? You got to say it with like some passion like Keith Kalfas does. What up, no? Ryan Cheek, I did a video stand down versus sit down. Start there. Stand down if you're just purely mowing. Sit down if you're going to use that mower for full service, like cleanups to other attachments, and then also mowing. Keith Kalfas, can we get a what up, no? Keith Kalfas in the house. What up, no? On aisle 3. Kalfas is like the OG. What up, no? All right. Can you guys help me get to 300 likes? We got 9 more. I need 9 more likes. I guess I'm like Pokemon, got to catch them all. $293. Keith Kalfas is the only guy I know that can get $6 grand for tree trimming. Keith Kalfas makes up his own prices. $295, $297. All right. Can you guys help me get to 300? Everybody spam, likes, love. All right. Appreciate that. 298, 300. You guys are awesome. All right. Over and out here, guys. Appreciate you joining with me for about an hour tonight. You guys were awesome. Next week, 7 p.m. Eastern. I'll see you guys here again. Also, Andy Mulder, I've been meaning to mention this, does live streams at 8:30 Central Time on Instagram. So if you guys want to jump on there, check that out. Tell him Brian's Lawn Maintenance sent you. Really good dude, hardscaper. Mulder Outdoors on Instagram. Okay, so check that out. Tell him Brian sent you, but he's got a great live stream, 8:30 Central Time, if I'm not mistaken. Mulder Outdoors. All right, guys, over and out. Appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next week. Jacob Klonowski, no problem, brother. All right, guys, over and out. Have a great night. We'll see you guys. Have a great week. Bye-bye.